What's up YouTube? My name is Drewxcifer and welcome to today's video. In today's video we're going to be talking about what's in my camera bag for the fall of 2021. So, looking at this bag, I usually try to keep a smaller camera bag for a typical day or an average day of shooting. If I'm needing to carry drones and stuff like that, I'll normally carry my bigger low pro book bag, the BP250. Or if I need to carry a laptop or something like that, that has a laptop compartment in it. But just for a typical day of shooting, vlogging, or typical YouTube content type of day that requires maybe one camera and a smaller camera, I will take this bag here. So, I'm going to talk about what's in my bag, why I carry certain things, and we'll go over it, each thing. So, looking at this bag initially, this is the Hex brand DSLR Sling version 2. This is in digital camo. They also make like a snow camo. They make an all black version. But since I typically wear all black, I wanted something that was going to stand out a little bit. And I like the way digital camo looks. So I picked this one up. They also have a mini sling. Now, like I said, I always talk about minimizing your camera footprint when you're out shooting, because the less crap that you carry with you, the better off you're going to be. You're not juggling 50 lenses, you're not juggling multiple cameras and stuff like that and having to sort through a big camera bag. So I'll put a little card up here where I'm talking about minimalistic shooting. But I could have went with a smaller bag, but keeping the footprint still small, I decided to go with a larger bag just in case I wanted to pack some extra stuff in here. So starting at the bottom of the bag, since we're talking about fall time, you're going to want a long sleeve on, and you're going to be wanting to take it on and off since you're going to get hot when you're out there shooting. But so it has these straps on the bottom that a lot of people would just throw a tripod on. You can do that, but I like to throw a light jacket, or I throw a flannel or a long sleeve down here, and it holds it really well. It's just a good place to keep it. Fits right on there like that. You know, it's a good place to keep it. Like I said, tripods, I normally won't bring a full-size tripod with me when I'm carrying this bag, and if I do, I just leave it in the car. But something like a switch pod or a gorilla pod will fit perfectly down here on the bottom, just like that, no problem. So if you want to take a tripod with you, you can. There's also these side straps here that you can hang a jacket or, you know, a small tripod off of. But going through here, this front pocket here is pretty deep. It zips like a quarter of the way down, and it's about, I don't know, goes halfway up my forearm, so it's pretty long. But in here, I normally keep a battery bank. This is a solar powered one, so this is a good one to hook to one of these side straps and let it charge. And then I'll put links in the description for all of this stuff. And then this one just has 2 USB and has a flashlight on the end. And this will charge your laptop, it'll charge your phone, it'll charge any kind of small devices. And honestly, in the front up here, always keep a snack. So when you're out hiking or something like that, it's always good to take a snack or have a snack in your bag. Good like trail mix or something like that, or like a Cliff Bar or something's good to keep in there. Also, a pen. Keeping a good pen on you at all times is always smart, because you never know when you're going to need it to write down ideas, or if you know you're out on a shoot and you have to sign some documents, you got a pen there. This is also a good place to store your smartphone if you don't like keeping it in your pocket. This is a very velvety, smooth pocket, so it's like scratch resistant. You're not going to scratch anything sticking it in there. I'm going to do a full review on this actual bag in the coming days. We're just going to talk really about the contents there. But this will fit an iPhone 12 Pro Max, plus it would fit all this other stuff that I wanted to shove in there as well, including this pen. So, pretty big pocket on the front. So I always keep my phone with me, you know, just for general phone purposes, but also the 12 Pro Max camera is amazing for if something happens to my actual mirrorless camera, then that's a good backup camera to shoot with. Plus, sometimes it's just quick to pull it out to get some behind the scenes footage or to just get some secondary camera shots. Let's go to this main pocket here. So in this main pocket, I keep this Tiffin filter pouch. If you watched my short here, this pouch I actually got for $15 from the thrift store, and it's Tiffin brand, and it had some filters in it, but I've put my own in there, my own variable ND filters and ProMist filters and stuff like that. So I keep this in there rolled up because you always need filters. So that stays in the bag. I always carry a GoPro camera with me, whether it's my 360 Max or it's my Hero 9, soon upgrading to that Hero 10. And this is the GoPro, I think this is the Hero Max Grip. This is what I use as a tripod for my GoPros and as like a selfie stick because it extends real easy. Plus it has this tripod base on it. You can extend that right there, and you know, you can get some good GoPro shots with that, either static or walking as like a selfie stick. So that's always in the bag. Right now I have the 360 camera in there. It's in this little pouch. Again, I'll link all this stuff in the description. GoPro 360, that stays in the bag. I always keep a GoPro camera on me for multiple reasons. One, just as a secondary camera, like I said, sort of like I do with the iPhone, but also if I need to get some shots out in the rain, I need to get some shots underwater, or if I need to put my camera in a hard to get place, like in the car, mounting it to the side of the car, in the visor or whatever, for like time lapses or hyperlapse or something like that. It's just way easier to do with the GoPro. Plus, with the 360 camera, if you're going somewhere and you're not necessarily supposed to be using a camera in there, or you're a little hesitant to use it, check out this video up here, and it talks about vlogging with the 360 cam, this one in particular, and it talks about the benefits of using this camera to vlog with. You can kind of just use it, and you can kind of just hold it, and you can capture everything around you. You don't have to actually hold it and point it at your face. So if you're a little nervous about vlogging or you feel a little bit weird about it, this is a good camera to have because you can discreetly hold it like this and you can still get your face and get everything around you without having to actually hold like a DSLR camera or something and actually have it blasting at your face with like a shotgun mic on top. So, great camera to keep in your bag. This lens here, guys, this is the Viltrox version 2. 85mm 1.f. I love this lens. This is exactly the same lens, if not better, than the Sony 85mm lens that Sony sells. There's tons of videos comparing the two lenses. I suggest you go check them out. I'll link one that I like down in the description, but I should probably make my own. But this is a really good lens. I love using this lens for portraiture. I love using it for like, I don't want to say macro because it doesn't focus super up close like a macro lens would, but more telephoto type shots. I'm going through this phase where I'm loving taking pictures of foliage and of plants, and for some reason this lens just does it for me. I'll throw a couple pictures up here real quick taken with this lens. Yeah, so that lens is a beast. And then guys, I am still shooting with the Sony a6400, and I could give you 1,000,001 reasons. I could probably give you a full video on why I'm still shooting with this camera, and I might do that. But I keep this small rig cage on mine with this wooden handle, and I have this little cheap Amazon strap, wrist strap on there. Again, I'll link it down below, but it just makes it easy to hold. And the small rig cage doesn't only offer protection, but it adds a little more bulk to the camera. And on this, I'm using the 16mm, or the Sigma 16mm 1.4. Again, so I'm shooting most everything with this lens, and then when I want to get more telephoto or shoot a portrait, I'll swap over to this lens. I love these two lenses. This is all you really need, this combo, to get very good photos and videos out of your a6400. Alright guys, so real quick, like I said, I'm going to make a full video on why I'm still shooting with the a6400, but let's talk about a few of the key points real quick. So, I'm still shooting with this camera because I think the video footage that comes out of this camera still looks great, especially on a phone, a tablet, or even a laptop screen. And I think that the photo modes on it and the photos coming out of this camera, you know, just like every other camera, as long as you expose them correctly and you're using better glass on the camera itself, I think the photos come out looking great. So really I haven't had a reason to upgrade, you know, and I think that's with a lot of cameras now. I think even the entry-level cameras, I think, are being made well enough or made good enough to where unless there's a specific need for you to upgrade to like a prosumer model or a top tier model of a brand, you really don't need to, because if you're posting to Instagram or Facebook or anything like that, then this is more than enough. So I still love all the features on this. Now, if money was no object, of course I would upgrade to like the Sony a7S III, or even something maybe even higher than that, but there's really no need at this moment for me to spend extra money on a camera when this does basically everything I need it to do. So I keep a mirrorless in there regardless. Even if I was shooting with the A7S III or the A7 III, I would definitely be able to fit that in this bag. So looking in this top part, what I always keep on me, guys, I always keep at least 3 batteries. So I'll keep 2 in the camera, and I'll keep 2 charged batteries. Now, normally I'm not going to go through all 3 batteries, but I have them just in case. I keep an SD card holder, so this is a hard case. I've had this forever. This is from Cora. Got this on Amazon, and it just holds SD cards, CFast cards, or whatever you want to put in there if you adjust the little rubber compartments here. Mini SD cards, which is the way to go anymore. Just get mini SD cards because they fit in everything. So always keep extra SD cards on you. I don't normally go through more than 1 when I'm out shooting anymore. I used to shoot crap loads of footage, like when I was vlogging and stuff like that, but now I've really learned how to pick my shots and just be real selective. So I only really need 1, but I take extra just in case. I keep a mask in here. Current times, guys, I know, but I keep a mask in here just in case I need it. And going to the back pocket here, there's a huge back pocket back here, and what I keep back here is I keep my Falcon F7 pocket light. So this is if I just need a little blast of light. I'll take this with me. It's essential, especially for the GoPros. And this one's magnetic, so this one is super cool that, you know, if I need to stick it on the side of the car, or stick it on a sign post or anything like that, I've got that. So Falcon RGB magnetic light, comes in clutch when you need it. And then I also keep my Polar Pro Cine ND filters for my GoPro Hero 9. So even if I don't have my GoPro Hero 9 with me and I'm carrying the 360 camera, these usually stay in there just so I don't forget them when I am carrying the Hero 9. But yeah, these are awesome. These are the ND16. I think it's the ND8, and I think it's a polarizer in here. It's a 3-pack. Again, ND filters aren't super necessary for a GoPro. GoPro can basically expose and do whatever it needs to do. Plus, GoPro footage is GoPro footage. You can get some really good results out of it. You can check this video here, but they're not a necessity, but they are nice to have. Then I keep a lens cloth in there, and most importantly, keep a lens pen. You got to keep your lenses clean because there's nothing worse than getting home, seeing a photo you took, and notice that you have smudge all over your lens. So lens pens is a must, and again, another lens cloth, because no matter what you buy, any camera accessory, for some reason they're obsessed with giving you lens cloths. So I have like 6,000 of these. Always good to keep your lenses nice and clean. But yeah, so that's basically what's in my camera bag, and that's what's going to get me through this fall. I may change 1 or 2 things in here, but it's going to be basically that. You really don't need a whole lot of crap in your bag, guys, for a full day of shooting. I mean, you can pack pretty minimal, and you can get 99% of everything you would need. There's people that still carry like 50-pound book bags that I shoot with, and you don't need all that. Carry a small bag, pack minimally, because when you're more intentional about the things you carry, it's going to make you a more efficient shooter, because you're not having, like I said, to dig through all your gear to find what you need. You're not having to second guess, well, should I shoot with this lens or should I shoot with this lens? No, I have 2 lenses. I know I'm going to shoot these kind of things with this lens and these kind of things with my wider lens. As well as, you're not going to lose stuff. Like, how often do you guys go out with all of that crap and you end up losing like a lens cap, a body cap, SD cards, camera accessories? You're always going to leave something. The more stuff you carry, the bigger chance of that happening. So carry minimal gear. Like I said, I'm going to make a full review on this bag specifically, as well as my A6400 video coming up of why I still shoot with that camera. But yeah, it's pretty much it. That's what's going to get me through fall. I'll also include a drone in here too. I got rid of my Mavic Air 2, and I want to replace it with either the DJI FPV drone. I haven't decided if I'm going that route or if I'm going the Air 2S, or if I'm going to wait for the Mavic 3. So there's a whole bunch of drone stuff happening in my head, but I would hate to go through the entirety of fall and not have one. So hopefully I'll be making that jump soon and purchasing another one. I just have to find out which one I want. So if you guys have any idea which one you guys think I should get, put a link down in the comments. I've had basically every previous drone. I just want to know which one of the new ones you guys think I should get, or if I should hold off for the Mavic 3. Well, that's basically it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, hit the sub button. I'm trying to hit that 1K by the end of the year. So any sub is definitely a big help and a step in the right direction. Again, my name is Drewxcifer. You can follow me on any social media down below. And as always, guys, stay rad and just go shoot. And I'll catch you